What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. There's a counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Only catching air with that hook. Catch and shoot. And that right jab just misses. A perfect counter lands. They have no respect for each other's punching power. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. A chance to make history. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
That's his round.
Here we go for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool.
Oh, my God, Johnny! The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. Jab misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Don't change too much yet.
The bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. Tarver's been rocked. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting the counter puncher, you've got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That uppercut doesn't land. Good counter punch. The perfect counter lands. Good counter punch. Back and forth they go. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. There's a counter shot. Incredible. Whoa, wait a minute. Tarver in some serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. Hold it right there. Tarver in some serious trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry? There's the bell to start round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little favour and pickpocket them.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Misses with the straight left. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Punch, counter punch. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. There's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The defense failed them. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. So much for defensive abilities. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it.
Go back.
Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen sit.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. They somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What the?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. What's the referee thinking right now? How did they not go down?
Step back, compose yourself.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. There was the defense. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely got...
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Get the boxing back together.
There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't...
Jai Opetaia right now is not looking good. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win.